soldiers for $200.
It's home right here. You can live right over here, man. We in Atlantic Station. This is home right here, baby. This is home. So like, I'm about to take y'all out here. Check it out. Trying to get a cut. My boy Kill Bill. You know, as far as I'm concerned, the best barber in the A. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna try to get a cut. The boys stay booked up. We're gonna see if I can make it happen. So since I had a little time to kill, I decided to make a video for all my people who've never been to Atlanta or more or less Atlantic Station. Just wanted to show you all the great things that they had to do out there. You got the ice skating, as you just saw, the train for the kids and adults. Everybody out there goes to have a good time. It's so dope, man. Nothing but family fun. It's just really nice to see everybody out smiling and laughing. People come from everywhere, literally. I met a brother from Jersey out there, and it was like family. We just met 2 seconds ago, but it was so dope. Check
Let's
it
go.
out.
Atlantic Station. Yeah. We ice skating. You know what I'm saying? We out here running red lights. Traffic.
Not belly, not belly. Yes, sir.
You vlogging?
Yeah, I am.
Let's
go.
YouTube channel?
Yeah, we from Jersey.
All right.
We came to Atlanta.
Jersey, what part?
From North.
All right, no.
I'm from Trenton.
She from Trenton. It's my
All
girl.
right, no.
But we from North.
Know what I'm
You know
saying?
Our bloodline originates in North New
Yeah.
Jersey. From the motherland, you heard?
You already know.
See
what I mean? Kill Bill. You know what I'm saying? I went to the shop. He ain't there yet. But he just left, actually. I talked to him, though. He say he can get me in. We gonna see. We gonna see. The man is in high demand. That's my brother. Every time I'm home, I try to come by and see him. Just to, you know, just to tap in. Been my barber for a really long time. More than a barber, though. We always debating about all kind of crazy. So, all right, we're gonna go to the Falcon store. Back in the city, man. Feels amazing. Feels amazing just to be home for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Literally, we used to live like within walking distance, literally across the street over there. So yeah, man. Feels good to be back at the crib, as we say, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, when I think about home always gives me this feeling of I can let my guard down, you know what I'm saying? Like literally living in LA is so dope. I love living in LA. But you gotta know, everybody that I've known there, I've only known for maybe a year, tops. So you're talking about home versus people you've known your whole life or close to it, to now the most, like I would say, dang, I don't know who I've known longer. Maybe some people at church or something like that, but that's only a year, you know what I'm saying? So it's a different feeling, it's a different thing. When I come here, I can be like, And I know people might like, yo, so you're more comfortable in the A. Well, I'm gonna be real. Like in the A, I can let my guard down. I don't care what you heard about the crime, whatever. I still get love here, and I can't speak for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who's considering leaving or going somewhere far, take that into consideration too. Like it's all about who you know, where you've known them, how long you've known them. If you have family in that location, you know what I'm saying? That plays a major part. All right, guys, so while the city is beautiful and everything, I wanted to go back to the car and kick it with y'all for a little bit. Let's chop it up. So it's the last day in the A. Last day, man. Bittersweet, of course. I want to get back home. Got some stuff to do. But still yet, you miss home. You miss home. So I got to run in Target. Got to grab like a white tee or something for tomorrow. Just to have something to travel in. I like to be just clean when I travel, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm going to have time to wash any clothes tonight. I'm not sure if you know, but Atlanta Airport is, I think it's the busiest in the world. I think that's what it was, if not it's second, something like that. But tomorrow morning we're leaving. This is our last day in Atlanta, like I said. And listen, we just got word today from my boy Big Breeze. Shout out Breeze. We just got word today that, yeah, it's crazy. Like, stupid. I'm gonna put in some footage right here. Check this out. that insane? That's insane. So we might be supposed to be at the airport at like, our flight leaves at 6. Normally it's customary to be in the airport, 3 hours? 3 hours ahead. We might need to be there like 5 hours ahead. Because they're saying that the security is now wrapped around baggage claim. If anybody knows Atlanta airport, the security is nowhere near baggage claim. That's a lot of people, fam. It's even in the atrium. So just being smart so we won't miss our flight. We may have to go early. We may have to spend the night in the airport, to be honest. I'm thinking like midnight. Our flight leaves at 6. So if we get in there at midnight and just lock in, stand in line, do all the stuff we don't want to do, it'll be cool, because I think it's a Denzel quote: you do what you gotta do so you can do what you want to do. We want to get home on time. We want to be able to just lay on our couch, and I got business to take care of. I can't just lay on the couch. But you know how it is. It's nothing like being in your own home. So that may be the thing. We'll see. We'll see.
They don't wanna see you ball before, so keep working. And you can bet for sure for certain them haters lurking. Tell them wait on it. They don't like it, stay on it. You don't like the way I'm blessed and pray on it. You don't like the way I'm.
Listen, we got some exciting news for real. Me and one of the homies, my boy, I'm gonna release it soon. Me and one of the homies, one of the longtime homies, we just we put together something real nice for the city, and for the city, for the community, for like another brand. But it's not just gonna be your average brand. It's got some on it. You feel me? Like it's gonna be something dope. It's gonna be something really exclusive. Y'all gonna love it. I already know. So we're gonna talk about that a little later. But I just wanted to announce that, to make that announcement, to let you know something dope is coming. You know, we already got Verb Society. Shout out Verb Society. If you don't follow us on Instagram, if you don't follow us already, on Instagram, it is Verb Society _ Verb Society _ Follow us, like, for real. Get in with the gang, man. We took a hiatus for a minute, but we back on it. Had some stuff we'll talk about a little later. But yeah, looking forward to it. We got a new brand coming. We're still getting everything done, trademarks, all that stuff, so I don't want to talk too much about it just yet. But just know we got something dope coming, and I can't wait to release it. I can't wait till y'all see the pieces, the ideas. Yo, it's gonna be so dope, man. But until then, man, stay locked in to Fresh Perspective. We're gonna talk in just a second. So I have a little bit of time here. You know, before I get my cut, I talked to my boy Kill Bill. We'll talk about that. I talked to him. He's gonna be able to fit me in, but a little later. So no shade on Kill. I didn't have an appointment. I know I leave out in the morning, and my head is looking kind of, you feel me? So I said, yeah, I gotta get right. And who better to do it than Kill Bill? So, like I said, I got a little bit of time. I got about an hour. So I wanted to really talk with you guys and do a TOD. What's the TOD? Topic of the day, man. Topic of the day, man. Tackle this topic of the day. Check this out. I want to talk to my fellas more. So, ladies, we invite you in on the conversation too. But I want to talk to my fellas just for a second. The topic of the day is about, are you appreciating the woman that you have? I know, fellas, I'm not here to bash you. I mean, I'm one of you. How can I bash you? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here for that. I'm not doing clickbait. I'm not here for views. I really want to talk to my fellas and ask that question. Are you appreciating the woman that you have? And this is not, we're going to talk about all kind of stuff about that, but I really want to tackle that because I feel like for a long time, you know, students of hip hop, we are all students of hip hop of some sort. Even the preachers, had somebody mention that, do you realize that this generation of preachers are the first generation of preachers who were raised by hip hop, not just rap music, but hip hop. First generation. So it's going to be more of a grit to them. It's going to be more, if you notice, it's more of a, you know, rap style. You know what I'm saying? Like with the, being wordsmiths and all that. But I'm saying all of that to say, as far as hip hop is concerned, hip hop taught us some things that we had some good music, but hip hop taught us some things that wasn't necessarily good for us, right? For instance, what did hip hop teach you about women? For the most part, we're talking about majority, not if there was one song that did right. We're talking about majority. It taught us that, you know, money over, you know, over women. It didn't say women, it said hoes. So money over that. And it was like, okay, cool, I get it. In that era, we were all young, we were all foolish, right? But then when you get a good woman, then what? How do you treat her with money? Remember, it taught us that it was tricking, right? Then it said it ain't tricking if you got it. But what if you ain't got it like that, but you got a good woman? You want to make sure that she's taken care of. You want to, let's say you're not a millionaire. Let's say you're average Joe, like most of us. But you want to take care of your lady. You want to do nice things. Is it tricking then? No. This is why I want to talk about this, because I know so many brothers who are stuck in that where, bro, is it wrong? If I tell you the questions I get, and not on here because I'm just really getting started on here, but on Instagram, I have a lot of brothers who I talk to, especially those who are fresh out of prison, some who are still in prison, that we talk like, bro, is it wrong for me to look out for my lady? Am I a lame for that? I've had that question, yo. Am I a lame for that? My answer is, of course not, bro. Of course not. I salute you for that. That taken care of. I'm just saying, like, if we really, really, really have this conversation and deal with the topic of, am I treating my woman the right way? Am I appreciating my woman? Like, it's a real topic, man. It's a real topic. And I know the ladies would appreciate us talking about this. So for me, when I first, and I'm sorry, I'm looking around. I'm in a parking lot in Target, so I'm paying attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but as a young brother, you know, coming from the street, from more of a street background, like, I had a good family, but I didn't see chivalry. I didn't see my dad at all, actually. But I didn't see my stepdad, like, going in for my mom. I seen him do nice things, but nobody ever taught me this is how you treat a woman. No one ever taught me that. No, ever. You feel me? No one ever taught me that. So it left it up to me. Sorry, I'm playing around with the camera. But it left it to me to decide how I'm going to treat a woman. And I'm going to be real with y'all. For a long time, I treated women horribly because I didn't know any better. I'm not putting the full blame on hip-hop at all. I made my own decisions. But for a long time, I didn't treat women right. For a long time, I was taught that, you know, if she a baddie, you treat her a certain way. But if she just average, you treat her average. That's not the right way to be, fam. If you have somebody who you have accepted in your life, and you love this person, and you cherish this person, show her that. Don't get in front of the homies and start fronting like, it ain't like that. You don't really care about her like that. How many times have you seen or done that? You get in front of the fellas and act like she don't matter. Bro, that's lame. That's lame. My wife is my everything, and I'll say it in front of everybody. Everybody. Pardon the trash in the back. That's not trash. That's actually our stuff. I think that's the laundry bag, yeah. Pardon the train. I think we're good now. The train has calmed down. But treat that woman like a lady, fam. Treat her like, literally, take her out to eat. Take her shopping. Love on her. If this is your woman, bro, take care of her. Too many times I've seen good men, I'm not bashing brothers, I've seen good men treat good women in a bad way because of bad advice or giving ear to the wrong things or whatever the case may be. Good men treating good women horribly. It happens because either I've gotten bad advice, I've followed bad principles, I've listened to bad songs, and that taught me how to deal with women. And that was me, yo. That was me. So I can't say nothing about nobody. I'm going to tell you when it changed for me. I met my wife. I loved her. I was in my 30s. Wow. I was young when we met. But the thing is, y'all, like, I didn't know how to treat a woman. I thought and I had uncles who were very good men. Well, they were good to me. I don't know how they were to women, but they were good to me, I was a nephew. They looked out for me. But nobody ever told me, bro, I like the way you treating your wife, man. That's fire. That's fire. I've had men who came to our Bible studies or whatever the case may be. They was like, yo, I love the way you honor your wife. Just being honest, God had to teach me how to treat my wife well. I did not know. You know what I'm saying? And I know that there's a lot of brothers out here who do not know. And so that's why I'm doing this. That's why we talking about it. That's why I want to share this. Like, treat that woman special. Treat that woman like the queen she is, man. Now, we know that every woman is not a good woman. Just like every man is not a good man. But I'm talking about the ones that the one that you have near and dear to your heart, whether it be your wife, whether it be your future wife, maybe you just met, maybe it's a girlfriend right now, maybe potentially she'll be your wife soon. Treat that woman with respect. I'm gonna tell you something. I know some brothers who didn't treat their wife, a girlfriend, well, and they loved them with all their heart, but they didn't treat them well. They didn't encourage them. They didn't love on them correctly. You know, they didn't tell them how special they are. They didn't do that. And those brothers wish they would have now. I'm just being real. They don't have those ladies no more. They're no longer together. And they're doing everything in their power to get that woman back. Fellas, don't let this be you. Seriously, man. If you have a good woman, treat her special. My wife is my everything. I mean, we listen, that's my best friend. My philosophy is this. My boys, and my boys know this already, my boys will never know me better than my wife. My boys will never have any secrets that my wife doesn't know. Me and my wife, we talk about everything. If that makes me lame, it is what it is. In your eyes, anyway. Bro, that's my best friend. We talk about everything. We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. If I see a chick out and I'm like, yo, I was really, really attracted to her, and I can't be going down that road because that's something that from my past I had an issue with lust. So if I see a chick out and and I see a bad chick and I'm like, oh my goodness, she was gorgeous and blah blah blah, and I feel that attraction, you know who's gonna be the first one to know? My wife. My wife. Crazy, right? No, it's not. It's actually a real relationship, right? We talked about relationships. Those things, though, anything with ship at the end is designed to move. Point A to point B. If you're stagnant, it's because of you. Maybe because of her too, but it's because of you too. Let's say that. You got to be able to share. You got to be able to open up. We talk about everything. We do. Not every conversation's a good conversation. Not those that you want to have all the time. If my wife tells me she, okay, here's a great example. My wife is a doctor, so she has clients of all walks of life. So one day, this muscle guy who came in, he's a real big actor, very popular actor. Most women are in love with this guy. I'm just going to say that. Came in, and he had to do some type of exam, had to take his shirt off. My wife was like, oh, he was gorgeous. I'm like, I didn't want to hear that. But you know what? I'm glad that she told me and didn't tell anybody else. Now, dude was there for another reason. I ain't going to talk about that either. But the thing is, she told me, baby, listen, yeah, he was attractive. All right, cool. But she was like, that ain't made me want to walk away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, think about it. Everybody's going to come up against temptation. You can try to hide it. You can try to act like you're not going to deal with it, bro. Everyone. It doesn't do any good to be jealous and, you know what I'm saying, be abusive. That's crazy to me anyway. Fellas, if you're abusing your girl, she deserved to leave you. I'll say that again. She deserves to leave you. Because that's weakness, fam. That's weakness. If that's you and that woman is staying by you, you need to change that immediately. Talking to the men, bro. Change that immediately because that's a punk move. You ain't got to prove to that woman that you're stronger than her, that you're bigger than her, that you're... Come on, bro. That's... Ooh, I almost said something. I almost said something right there. But listen, I pray that none of you are like that. But if you're doing all this aggressive stuff, even if you're not hitting her, you punching walls. Come on, fam. Come on. You got that woman afraid in her own house. That's not a man move, bro. It's not a man move. Stop that coward stuff. All right. I'm back on point now. Sorry. We needed to pivot on that because I know there's a lot of brothers who are abusing. And here's the thing, not just physical. We talking about abusing. The word abusing mean abuse or wrong use of, right? You're using your woman wrongly when you put your hands on her. You're using your woman wrongly when you speak crazy to her, when you calling her out of her name, when you putting her down, when you're not building her up. That's abuse. That's wrong use. And ladies, you too. I know it's a lot of ladies that go in on their men, calling them all kind of crazy. That's abuse. That's wrong use of. We gotta learn to honor one another. There's people right now who are so in love, it's coming out of their ears, but they've never seen love walked out. They've never seen love look like love. They've seen hurt, they've seen rejection, they've seen all that. So they gotta pretend to be tough. Bro, forget that. My wife gonna know me. I've cried in front of my wife. Not on no weak, you know what I'm saying, no weak stuff, no punk stuff, but there's things that happened in my life that I needed to share with her. You know what I'm saying? God been delivering me from some stuff, and I'm like, I gotta tell my wife this. I had a crazy life, y'all, so deliverance needed to happen, fam, and God did it. So I'm so grateful, and I was so grateful that I was able to share that with my wife. No, she didn't look at me like I was a coward or weak or whatever, but this is stuff that happened when I was a kid that I need to get out, and we got closer from that. So I want to tell any of my brothers out there who may feel like they can't share stuff with your lady, bro. If you can't share that with your lady, bro, first of all, try it. Try it first. Share with her, talk to her, love on her, tell her what you're feeling, what, and see how she responds. Now, ladies, this is where you come in. You got to be able to respond in a positive way. Don't try to call him out. Don't try to use, and don't use it against him. Don't use it against him. You hear me? Like, literally, if that brother is opening up to you, that's a beautiful thing, because we don't do that often. We don't do that all the time. So if he's trusting you with his vulnerability, you got to take that and just love him. I would say go and run with it, but take that and love on him and be that woman that he needs you to be. Your marriage, your relationship, your whatever you call yourselves right now will be a beautiful thing, because you've identified a safe place. You've identified yourself as a safe place. I'm looking at the time to make sure I'm not, you know what I'm saying, running behind. But yeah, I just wanted to have this talk with y'all, and I pray it was beneficial, and I pray that it helped. If so, put it in the comments, man. Let's talk about it, because I want my brothers to be restored. I want my brothers to be refreshed. You got some brothers that just got out of prison. They had to be hard. They had to be gangster. They shouldn't have to be that when they home. Not in your presence, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, take down that wall, fam. Of course you've been hurt before. Of course we've all experienced that. But if you want a love like you've never seen, you got to do something you've never done. And that's being a man. That's being not what they told you a man is, but what a man truly is. And that's honest, that's real, that's faithful. A lot of us never seen the other side of faithful. I'm going to leave that right there. We're going to talk about that another day. But listen, man, it's been real. Let me get to this haircut, man. And I appreciate y'all talking with me. I appreciate y'all just tapping in with me. And if this has been a blessing to you, let me know. I don't know if you don't tell me, right? But these type of talks, I feel like I'm called to do. This is what we're supposed to be able to do, man. And listen, whatever your belief is, you ain't got to believe to belong. I'm a lover of Jesus Christ all day long. He is my Savior, and I'll shout that on the rooftop. But I want you to know that I'm not judging you if that's not what you believe. I have my reasons for believing in Jesus. Jesus has changed my life, and we'll get into my testimony one day. But for now, just know where I stand. And I just want you to know that, you know, if you ever want to accept him as your Savior, cool, I'm here. Like, literally, I'll be like, yo, hit me up. Let's talk. Let's get on FaceTime or whatever, and let's walk this thing out. I'm with that. Like, that's my life. But if you don't believe, let's say you agnostic, whatever, and you like, yo, I like the channel, but I don't believe in Jesus. All right, cool. Keep sticking around. Keep sticking around. You don't have to believe to belong. I love you guys, man. And we about to get to this cut. Let's go. What up, bro? What's happening? You.
What's happening, Calvin?
What's happening with you?
Bless man, smooth baby snapper, coolest penguin feet, you know?
I don't know what that man just talking about right here. My boy Kill Bill, the man, the myth, the legend. All right, let's get to it. Yes, sir.
Get to it.
Hey, so what is it about a haircut that make a man act a whole fool? Look at me, shaking my hair like I just won an Oscar or something. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I don't know what this thing do. Something about a haircut, boy. You can't tell me nothing. The price just went up. I can't go home right now. I can't go home right now. I'm about to ride around the city of Atlanta with all the windows down. I don't care how cold it is. Somebody got to see this. Mama, somebody got to see this. Look at this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all pray for me. Pray my spirit. We really haven't pulled up on anybody yet. Got the baby with me. We had to pull up on one person. Just one. You about to see who it is. Baby cold, so we about to go in a minute. Like this. What's that? Yeah, you on camera? Yeah.
See this shit on my chain, yeah, save me.
Yes, sir. Yeah, trap.
See this shit on my chain, yeah, save me. Everything you was cool, but it wasn't gravy.
Good.
Hard days, hard ways, yeah, it made me.
Yeah.
Had to pivot, had to find some assistance. That's when I looked up to the biggest.
Yeah.
Asked the kid, asked to the
Airport attire.
You know? All right, so this is the part right here we had to just block out the audio because y'all don't need to know everything. Matter of fact, mind your business, bruh. Mind your business. That's it. So as promised, I told y'all would let you know we decided to go to the airport early, and we did decide.
Yes.
It is now 12 o'clock, and we're headed to the airport. We already gassed up the rental.
Yeah.
Getting ready to take it back to National. And yeah, we're just gonna camp out at the airport tonight.
Yeah.
Because
we cannot miss this flight.
we cannot miss this flight. And we know that if we show up at 3 a.m., it's a good possibility that we'll be sitting there missing our flight.
Hours,
So yeah, this is what we about to do. So pray for us, please.
Please.
Doing so wrong, oh Lord, yeah, the judge wanna give me a sentence. Devil keep trying to tempt me, but he don't understand.
Plan was to come to the airport and kick it, but we got here before they closed everything, so we just kind of stuck out here waiting until American Airlines opens. And that's cool. It is what it is. We're doing the same thing we would have done back there. We're just doing it in here, so it is what it is. I think they open at 4 a.m., so we got about, excuse me, we have about 3 hours. Okay, guys, the time is 3:37, and we finally made it through TSA.
AM.
Yeah, AM. So let me make sure it's AM. We finally made it through TSA.
Yes. Not without any trauma. Y'all, our TSA people talk to me mean and just yell and crazy.
I think I could say yes.
The lady was like, she told me to put my bag in there with my jacket and my shoes. When Keon did the exact same thing, she said, take it out.
Take it out. I'm like, what? Take it out of there.
Then she told the lady ahead of me, if you want to make your flight, then push it in.
Push it in.
Like, she was so contradictory. Like, everything she said was like the opposite of what she said right before.
Yeah, a whole nightmare. It's just whatever you did, it was wrong. The opposite was right.
So then, what was the funniest part?
Man, so my jacket comes through, and I don't know whether this is a code for something, but it was a 10-pound kettlebell.
A whole kettlebell in there.
On my jacket. I'm
Yeah.
like, wrapped in tape.
Like, is that code for something? Because, like, that was so weird.
Oh,
Like,
and we forgot about this part.
what?
So my bag comes through. I had my camera charging up.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And so he took my camera and they put it to the side like they gotta check it.
Yeah.
I walked up to the guy who was checking my bag. I said, "How you doing, bro?" I said, well, "Hey, what's up, man?" He said, "Nothing. Have a good day," and hand me my bag. I was like,
There is like rude,
what is happening?
rudeness at its finest.
Yeah, it's crazy.
TSA Atlanta.
Pray for us. I'm just glad it's over with.
Right. Like, can you send us back to California, please?
Please. Like, I'm just glad they don't have to fly the plane.
I know.
That would be horrible. Everybody stand up right now. Sit down. This is crazy, man. Yeah, can't wait to get it out. So we finally made it back home. Listen, can't tell you how elated I am. Do you see the joy on my face? Not that Carolina was bad. Not that Atlanta was bad. But it's just no place like home. I'm about to crash out, fam. About to crash out. We've been up all night. Team No Sleep, and it's on. You hear me? Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. You can tell by my voice I ain't got the energy to push through right now, but listen, we love y'all. And we got another fresh perspective coming soon. Probably gonna be dealing with all type of stuff, so we ain't gonna try to tell you what it's gonna be about, but it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be something special. It's gonna be dope. So, thank y'all again. Go on.
Devil keep trying to tempt me, but he don't understand. I rock with the biggest.